Welcome to Cleaning Business TV. I'm David Luke, COO of Two Maids and a Mop, and with me as always is...
Ron Holt, CEO and founder of Two Maids and a Mop.
It's like we just did job titles just then. I said my job title right from the beginning, and you did too.
Nice play.
And what are we doing? What are we talking about?
We're talking about the importance of job titles.
I never even thought about that until we just did that.
So more than likely, if you're out there and you own your own cleaning business, you're thinking, seriously? We're talking about job titles today? It's Allen Iverson. What do you think? We talking about practice? Yeah, we're talking about job titles today. That was my attempt at humor, and it worked.
We may have to cut it out. I don't know if we can. No. Alan, if he's watching it, we got to apologize.
We want this to go viral. So, Alan, if you're out there, make sure you share this because we need more people to talk about Cleaning Business TV.
If he's at the Atlantic Square Mall in Atlanta.
Now that's going to be bad.
Move on. Sorry.
So, why are job titles important? Well, number one, they're more important than just a business card. Now, we love business cards. Now, in fact, that's the only thing we print inside of our office. We don't use anything else paper-wise. But those little business cards are essential. But beyond the prettiness and the glamorous job title on your business card, there's some actual real roles for a job title. So let me talk to you a little bit about how a normal cleaning company, I shouldn't say normal, but how the average cleaning company kind of gets started. It's usually not like Two Maids and a Mop. It's usually someone who cleans a house. They do a great job. Customers love them. All of a sudden they say, you know what, I think I might need to hire somebody because things are going so well and I'm just overworked. So instead of turning these folks away, I just need to hire somebody. So they hire somebody and they go, hey, they can clean, right? I mean, it's just house cleaning and I do a good job, so everybody will, right? And that's when things sometimes can go haywire on you. And then beyond that, let's say things don't go haywire and things really work out well for you and you keep growing, all of a sudden now you've got this administrative staff that you have to somehow supervise and manage. And all of a sudden you've got this large business that used to just be a side job or hobby. So job titles are very important. Now you can sort of wing it if you want, but that's going to create a lot of wasted time and wasted money. It's much more efficient and easier even to go ahead and create specific job titles today, even if you're just one person out there cleaning 5 houses, and think big. Think where you're going to go with this business because at some point those job titles are going to become very important for you, and it's going to, again, save you both time and money. So looking at a typical cleaning business, you have obviously professional house cleaners that we call them, whatever you want to call them, housekeepers. That's a certain role that you're going to need. Let's talk about that role. What does a professional house cleaner do at Two Maids and a Mop, David?
Well, they clean houses, of course.
They professionally clean houses.
Well, that's why we put professional even in the title. It's not simply just a house cleaner, it's professional. We did that on purpose. When we structured that job title, we wanted to make sure that they knew it as an employee, that they were professional. They were professional in their appearance, in their dress, in everything about them, how they entered a home, how they exited a home, how they cleaned the home. They were professionals, number one, because we trained them, but also they looked the part as well. And that was an important step to actually say these are professional house cleaners, not simply just house cleaners.
Mm-hmm. So typically when it comes to a job title, whether it is a professional house cleaner or the CEO, what you want to do is figure out really 2 things: the actual function of that job title. What are they doing? What are they going to be responsible for? What roles will they be playing? And then 2, the authority behind that particular job title. In other words, who does that person report to? Right. And then so that there's a clear plan of attack there in case there is some confusion or if there's discipline or motivation, whatever you need to do. That's going to allow you to, at a certain point, actually build what's called, and stay with me, organizational chart.
I know, that was good. That was good stuff. Their eyes just opened
they did.
up.
I know,
it was big.
I know. Don't hit the pause button and start Googling organizational chart.
No, they're going to replay this part. This is big.
Seriously, organizational charts are essential for any business, not just cleaning businesses. And we've learned that. I actually have learned that the hard way because I'm the founder of Two Maids and a Mop. We started this business 11 plus years ago down in Pensacola, and I've said that 25 times.
Really?
I know, but I'm so proud of it that I have to say it over and over again. But the truth is, as much as I had this big dream and big vision of growing to where we are today and hopefully where we'll be in the future, I didn't really understand what it was going to take to get there. I just had this vision and dream. Part of the dream or chasing of the dream to get to that is building this org chart. And if you know anyone that's ever went to a business school of any sort, they can tell you they actually have courses on this. So we're not going to be able to teach you in the next 5 minutes on how to build a proper org chart for your business. But what it is easy to do is just look at what you're serving in your own business. What things are necessary? What things do you see coming down the road? It's going to take some forward thinking. It's going to take some planning. It's going to take some actual thought into where you want this business to go. If you just want this business to be a side job for the next decade, guess what? You're going to have one job title. It's all you need. But if you want this business to really dominate the East Coast or your local market or just one zip code, then you're going to have to build something to attack it and build through that plan. So again, we're not going to sit here and tell you what org chart you need, because every business is different, not just cleaning industry versus another industry. Even inside of our own industry, every business is different, which means everybody has a different org chart. We could tell you what ours is, but it wouldn't make any sense for you. Remember 2 things about job titles. 1, what service does it provide? Professional house cleaners, well, they clean houses. They make customers happy, and they work as team members. 2, what authority does that job title report to? In our world, professional house cleaners actually report to our office manager within each of our locations. And that office manager understands what type of responsibility or supervision they have over the professional house cleaner. So that's a small snippet of our organizational chart. It goes all the way up to David and I. And everybody's got a role, and everybody's got some authority over different roles. So it's very important, if you want to think big, if you want to grow big, and if you want to become Two Maids in a Mop then it's very important for you to build this organizational chart and subsequent job titles.
There is a way that can become just like Two Maids in a Mop.
Now we're getting to the juicy stuff.
There is a way, and it's easy. You give us a call, because you know what we do?
We clean houses?
No.
No.
You know what else?
We make dreams happen.
I don't know. It's always Disney. We sell franchises. So if you want to know what our org chart is, we know how we've become this entity we have become today. Franchise with us.
Yep.
That's an easy.
We'll actually
easy
provide
step.
you with a template, organizational template.
That's right.
So if you're not interested in franchising, we'd love to talk to you. But if you're not, we get it. That's why you're here. Feel free to dig deep. There are books out there, there are business courses out there that talk about the things we're talking about right now. Feel free to dig through those. That's how we learned the things we're learning now. Some of it's hard knocks, but a lot of it's just research. But I get it. Job titles, David and I were talking about things we could discuss earlier this week, and job titles were not necessarily the juiciest thing in the world, according to David, but I think he'll agree that without job titles within Two Maids and a Mop, we wouldn't really know where we are and where we're going. So think about that in your own business, whether you're just one person out there cleaning houses or you got a group of 100 people. So hope you learned a lot today, and we'll see you next week. Thanks.
Thanks, guys.